Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects in the life. Thanks for joining me today as we uncover the mysteries of the Mandela effect itself and find out the true meaning of it all. We must discover what is really happening, what is really going on here, to change these things that we know and hold dear to us. And let us help others discover the meaning of the Mandela effect and how it affects them and the price of milk. Thank you. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe down below. Hey guys, good morning and welcome to my channel. I want to talk to you about the ribcage changes for just a minute. I've got a bunch of residues, skeletons from different movies, of course, and my own skeleton. I've actually got a scan from December. I had a CT scan, alright, CAT scan, and I want to give a special shout out to Evan Powers for finding this, because I noticed a change, but I was a little bit afraid to come out about it because, you know, you never know what kind of responses you're going to get. But I'm looking here. This was as of last night. I can refresh. He had 1,930 views. Okay. So yeah, this is Evan Powers. He had 2,103 views, right? 114 thumbs up, 17 thumbs down. That's all. So yeah, this, for a lot of people, this seems like the rib cage has changed. For me, it feels more flat in the front. It's almost like they flattened our rib cage a little bit, and then it's not as protective in the front. You know, it's more like on the side now. And the fact that the ribs are sort of webbed, you know, where a couple of the ribs are now joined, that doesn't make sense to me. But I guess it's could it be, you know, something God eventually intended? Yeah, I mean, it could be. Could it be due to CERN's computers? It could be. It could also be our bodies in this environment. You know, maybe it's a harsher environment. Our consciousness, I'm starting to believe that sort of our consciousness has been transferred to this reality, and what we're seeing here, these are our new bodies in this reality. So here's just a few pictures here, okay? And not to get you all excited too much or anything. We're not going to start spinning spider webs right away. Yeah, but this thing looks like a spider on the front of our chest. You know, I was going to show you here. Oh, and yeah, these things are webbed. The ribs are joined in some areas. There's another good picture right there where the ribs are joined. But where's that little uvula looking thing like in this other picture? See, some people have this. I know I have it. I can feel it. You push too hard and you might snap. I'm too scared to try. But yeah, this one doesn't have it. You can see that the heart seems bigger now. Have you guys noticed that your breathing may be different? Has anyone noticed that? Because I noticed it months ago. Back October was a huge shift for me. My breathing, I feel like I don't breathe very much to keep myself, you know, going. You know, like Teresa mentioned that she had gone up flights and flights of stairs in the past, and now she does, and it doesn't really affect her as much. She's not as tired. So you know, if anything, it could be a good thing. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the picture of Spider-Man, the spider on his chest. That's what I was thinking when I see that sternum. You know, just trying to be funny there. But yeah, this is another picture. Tom thought it was funny. He put a 666 in there. You know, that was Photoshop. But look at these spaces here in between the ribs, and then they're joined in some areas. And notice how these areas, okay, I'm talking about it in case it changes. Notice how these areas of the ribs, they have like a darker shading to them maybe, because it's a different material. Definitely different. Yeah, there's the floating ribs right here. There are 4 floating ribs. Yeah, I thought that was cool. There's another good picture. Now this actually shows a more isometric view. You can see the ribs do seem flatter now. Like I was saying, like if you feel your ribs, you can tell they kind of come at a sharp angle now, right here. Just just feel right below. Gosh, um, it's right about, I don't know, maybe 6 inches above your belly button, and to the left or to the right you can feel it. Um, and here's this uvula looking thing hanging down. I don't remember that. I thought I remembered the rib joining to that piece. And what is the purpose of this? That's what I want to know. So, yeah, and Teresa, she circled this. She's like, WTF. And what is that called? Let me see. I can't even make that out. Vifoid? Some kind of vifoid thing. Anyway, do you guys ever remember the ribs just being called ribs? Do you remember them ever being called true ribs and false ribs? Because that's what you'll get here. These are false ribs. Um, Rib cage. Here's another picture of the rib cage. I'm just gonna flash through some of these because I know I got to do a lot in a little bit of time. But yeah, check it out. That's how they look. That's a 3D model. Oh wait, yeah, look at the chin. That looks different. Okay, here's a Disney cartoon that was actually added into this song that I found the other day. Somebody's watching me. I did a video on that. And here's some skeletons, cartoons. Where's the floating ribs? I don't see them. You know. And then you notice how that's sort of what I remember, where they're connected, without that little piece that's hanging down. Um, this is another picture. Or not. This is what Teresa sent me. Some Halloween skeleton that somebody had in the back of the car, I think. Um, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. This one actually has the deeper eye holes that we might remember. It seems like those optic nerve holes have been closed off a little bit, where the optic nerve feeds into the brain from the eyeballs. Those were like more hollow. You know what I'm saying? They weren't as tight as they are now, I don't believe. This is some picture of a skeleton in the movies. This is Spider-Man 2. I created some residue just in case this movie line changed. And I noticed the skeleton in the background. I figure it'd be good for residue maybe later on. Right here, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, there. I'm trying to see if any ribs are joined. I don't see any ribs that are joined. Guys, let me know if you see it. Okay, but the rib cage over here does seem flat on that skeleton. This is some residue. This is from Spy Kids 2. If you guys watch that movie, this is loaded with skeleton residue. Like, where are the 6 holes? There's supposed to be 6 holes in the skull, but they're not there on these creatures. Um, I don't see any floating ribs either, right? Um, keep in mind, I'm not a doctor. Okay, I've always seen skeletons. People have tattoos of them, and I've seen my X-rays before because I've had bronchitis in the past, and they always X-ray your chest. Here, this is some possible residue from Karate Kid. Everybody knows this scene here where Miyagi comes out and whoops some ass. But that's what the skeleton sort of looked like to me. Of course, they don't show the sternum. But notice that you don't see any floating ribs. This is a Halloween costume that Teresa found me. this one actually changed with the reality, and some of the ribs are joined here. You guys see that? These two ribs are joined. This is my, okay, now we're getting into my scans. This is a side view taken on December 29th, 2016. Okay, that was last year. You guys see that? I don't see that bulge on the back of my head like I can feel right now. Look how we look all alien-like. Oh, this next one's going to freak you out. Look at this. Yeah, it's December 29th. This is my scan. Okay. That was at the hospital. But yeah, look at the giant liver. You can see the gigantic liver right here. There's the heart. It didn't really show clear enough on the chest like I wanted to. But you can see definitely the other bones. Here's the clavicles right here. And then you have the humerus, the radius, and the other bone here. That might be my belt, showing right there, metal. But I'm looking at the skull to see if I see those holes. I don't really see the holes. But you know, the pictures are going to change with this current reality, right? There's a scan of my brain. There is the vertebrae leading up to the skull. They had to check for any breaks. Luckily, I didn't have any breaks. Let's see. It does. See how these bones sort of curve? Some of these are actually definitely weird. You know, maybe I should have been a doctor. Look at this. Some weird looking T-shaped vertebrae. Almost looks lizard-like. All right, well here's a good scan. This shows the rib cage better. They're checking for breaks or anything. Yeah, these I had them. I was at the hospital yesterday, outpatient, picking these discs up, which had the pictures on them. I thought it'd be good to share with you guys. There's another picture. That's a slightly different angle, so you can see the shoulder. Okay, then now this is the pelvic region. Okay, just go ahead and check that out. You can tell I drink my milk. Does a body good, right? Okay, and here, trying to see what's different. The hips right here seem slightly different to me, maybe, but I'm not 100% on that one. I thought they were more rounded. You know what I mean? Like they come into a heart shape here. Thought maybe they were more rounded right there, but they're kind of flat. Let's see. Here's a foot scan. Side view. We call it lateral view. There's another one. I do have big feet, by the way. Sorry. There's a scan. These are the tarsals. Yeah, they had to check my feet. Definitely strange. Alright, well, this is something that Tom wanted to share with you guys. 2 thumbs up on the new change to the human body, and he has the rib cage right here. You guys remember Siskel and Ebert, right? And then he put here CERN, making the human body great again. So yeah, I really love Tom. He's like the comic relief of the Mandela effect guys. But anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. Thumb up the video and you know, share with your friends if you want. Thanks for checking me out. Have a great Mandela Effect day, and God bless.